modified Ashtanga practice today. We'll probably practice about 60 minutes, and it will be a lot of stretching, a little bit of movement, a lot of holding, so a slow burn. So let's just get started. Let's take a downward facing dog to begin. We'll do a few sun A's, a couple sun B's, and we'll get rolling. So hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. If you need to pedal out the feet, feel free to do so. Send your chest towards your legs. This is our first down dog of the day. There might be some creaks in there that might need to be worked out. And then find some stillness. Let's take 5 breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Let's tiptoe to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Travel to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. We're going to lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more like that. Travel to the front. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Lower halfway. Elbows are tight to the sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more breaths. One more sun A. Travel to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more. Travel to the front. Inhale to chair this time. Arms reach to the sky, hips low. Bend the knees, weight in the heels. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg comes to the sky. Reach it up nice and tall. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step it all the way through. Rise up, warrior 1. So our back foot is all the way on the floor, heels on the floor. Front legs bent, knee over ankle. Reach up, exhale, hands to the mat, frame the foot, step back. Lower halfway, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, bring it up. And knee to nose, exhale. Step it through, rise up, warrior one, other side. We'll stay for 2 breaths. And hands to the mat. Step back to plank, lower. Inhale up, exhale down. 5 breaths. There's 2. 3. 4. And 1 more. Travel to the front. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, plank. Lower. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, step it back. Lower halfway. Inhale up. Exhale down, left leg. And step it through. Warrior one. Exhale, plank. And lower. And up. And down. Travel to the front. Chair. And fold. Inhale, half. Exhale to plank. Lower half. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Warrior one, right side. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank. And lower. And up. And down. Left leg, bring it up. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step it through. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good job, you guys. 5 breaths here. There's 2. There's 3. 4. And last one. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift the weight forward. Step all the way through. And then we're going to spin that back foot down to the floor. Cartwheel the arms around. Straighten both legs. Arms come to a T. Belly button to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Slide that right hand forward. And then down towards your shin or your ankle or all the way to the floor. Left hand to the sky. Take a look up towards that left hand. We'll take 3 breaths here. This is triangle pose. 3 breaths. On our next inhale, rise up. Switch our feet. So now we'll take triangle to the other side. Both feet are angled. The front one's straight out the top of the mat and the back one's at a 45 degrees. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slide forward and then left hand down towards your shin or your ankle or all the way to the floor. Triangle on the other side. We'll take 3 more breaths. Really bring that right shoulder back behind you. Open up your chest towards the wall. 1 more breath. And exhale. Right hand's going to come to the floor on the inside or the outside of the left foot. Left hand to the sky. A revolve triangle. It's awkward, and if you fall, just get right back in. 2 breaths. And exhale, release the hand to the floor. We're gonna walk our hands to the other side and do the same thing on the other leg. So that left hand now is gonna come to the inside of the left foot or the outside of the left foot. Right hand to the sky, twist it open, revolve triangle. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand to the floor. We're going to rise back up again, extended side angle this time. So our same position from triangle, but we're going to bend our right knee and then bring our elbow to our knee, our right elbow to our right knee, and left hand to the sky. Or option to bring your right hand to the floor. And maybe an option to bring your left arm up and over your ear. I realize you probably can't see me as well. Turn that way. So I'm going to turn around. Side angles. So elbow to knee, hand to the sky, or hand to the floor. Inhale. We should be here for 5 breaths. We already probably did that. Let's switch sides. So come on up. And then switch the feet. So now your left foot is pointing out the top of your mat. That back one's at 90 or at 45 degrees. Arms come to a T. Bend the knee. Elbow to knee. Right hand to the sky. Maybe that elbow to knee turns into a hand to the floor. Maybe the hand to the sky turns into hand over bicep to ear. My arm's getting cut off, but you guys don't care. You know what's going on. Holding here, 3 more breaths. All right, on our inhale, rise back up. We're going to turn both of our sets of toes towards the front of the mat. But our feet are on different tracks here. So if I look at me from the front, they're not right behind each other like this. They're on their own track. So our left foot is forward. We're going to inhale, rise up, big bend in the front knee. Our toes come up, or our toes are on the floor, heel comes up on that right leg. Arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then twist to the left. So hooking our left knee on our right elbow. So right elbow to left knee, twist. Holding here for 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up and switch to the other side. So high lunge to the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist the other way, and left elbow, right knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and unwind, hands to the floor. We've got our toes all pointing towards the long edge of our mat. Let's inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold, any amount. We'll interlace our hands behind our backs and let our fists fall towards the floor. Really try to reach your palms together, so not just the fingers interlaced, but the entire hand to touch. Holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and slowly release. And we'll come all the way up to stand. We're going to rotate our toes back to the top of the mat. Bring that right foot in slightly. Having our legs and our feet all on their own track. So they're not right behind each other, but they're on their own railroad track. Hands to the hips, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can come to the mat, framing the foot, tenting the fingers back behind your foot, or reverse prayer behind your back. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands on your exhale. On our inhale, rise up. We're going to pick up that right leg and grab a hold of the knee with both hands. I'm going to back up so you can see me. Grab a hold of the knee. That's option 1. Option 2, grab a hold of the foot. Option 3, extend. And the last option, if you'd like to take it forehead to knee. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg out or the knee out. Grab a hold with one hand and open it up to the side. So lateral movement out to the side for 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow and controlled. Ankle over knee. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see. Ankle over knee or ankle in the hip crease for lotus. Either way, exhale, forward fold. For 3, 2, I'm going to turn back to the side. And last one, inhale. Exhale it out. On our next inhale, rise back up. Release the foot. Chair pose, swing the arms to the sky, hips towards the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, right foot steps back, heel comes to the floor, warrior 1. 2 more breaths. And exhale, warrior 2. Open the hips up towards the front body and out. Arms come to a T. Take your gaze towards the front hand, your left hand. For 3, 2, 1 more breath. And Vinyasa your way. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back to plank, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. There's 3, 4, and 5. We'll step our right foot towards the middle. We'll take pyramid on this side. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, belly to leg. Palms to frame the foot, or tent the fingers behind, or reverse prayer. Holding here for 5. 2 more. And last one, release the hands. We're going to come all the way up, bring all our weight into that right foot. Pick up the knee. Option 1 to stay there. Option 2, grab a hold of the foot. Option 3, extend. Option 4, head to knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Now that lateral motion again. Grab the toe. You can stay right here. I'm going to turn so you can see. Or extend that leg. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that ankle to knee. I'll turn back to the side. Ankle to knee. Or lotus, bringing the ankle into the hip crease. Losing my balance here. Forward fold, either way. If you're in lotus, lotus or in the figure 4. We'll stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Release the leg, chair pose. Big breath in. Move back to the top of my mat. Exhale, step that left foot back. Heel comes back to the floor. Warrior 1. Take a look up towards the hands if you'd like. 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. So now my hips are open towards the door, the back wall behind me. Arms come to a T. Take a gaze out the front. 2 more breaths. And exhale, Vinyasa out. Take your plank and lower. And up. And down, 5 breaths. On your next inhale, walk your hands towards your feet, or feet towards your hands, hips to the floor. Go ahead and sit on down. Legs straight out in front. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold, any amount. Leading with the chest. And then maybe the head last. We'll hold for 5 breaths. And come on, rise back up. Hands come to the mat, fingers pointing towards your hips. Option 1 is a reverse table, so bottoms of the feet come to the floor and we press the hips up. You can let the head hang heavy. Option 2 is a reverse plank. Legs are straight and the heels push into the floor to lift up. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower the hips to the floor. We are going to take a half lotus forward fold. So option 1, bottom of the foot inside the inner thigh. Option 2, ankle into the hip crease. Right leg is folded and left leg is out. Either way, inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold, any amount. We'll stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Switching sides. So left foot, bottom of the foot inside the inner thigh. Or lotus, bringing the ankle into the hip crease. Either way, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. We'll stay for 5, 2, and last one. Inhale, rise. Releasing the left foot back to the floor. We'll go back to the right leg, bend the knee. Turn a little bit towards the front so you can see where you're going to take and be on the inside of that right leg. So inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. So now you're on the inside of that leg. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, reach around with the right arm, taking a half bind. Option, did I say 2 or 3? Last option, take your left arm around your back and clasp your hands together. Taking a forward fold from here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, back up. We'll do the other side. Right leg straight out in front, left leg bends. Get on the inside of that left leg. Inhale, reach, and exhale, fold. Option to stay here. I'll turn so you can see, or left arm around the leg, right arm around the back, and clasp, and fold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come up. We're going to try a twisted version of that. So back to the right leg. Sitting nice and tall, bringing the leg close to the body as you can. Right hand comes to the floor for support, and then twist left elbow over the right knee. You can keep your palm up and just press into the knee, finding that turning or rotating of the ribs to the side wall. Or if you'd like to take a bind, you can wrap that left arm around that leg, and then wrap your right arm around your back and try to clasp the hands. It's tough. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Whew, that's a hard one to breathe and talk with. Left leg out, right leg bends. I'll turn to this. Actually, I'm going to stay this way. You'll be able to see what's going on behind me a little bit better. So if you need to stop and rewind and go back, feel free. But sitting nice and tall. Left hand plants behind. Right elbow, left knee. You can stay here in the twist with your palm up, fingers pointing towards the sky, or you can take that bind, wrapping the right arm around the leg and the left arm around the back, clasping the fingers. Whew, we'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Ooh, shake it out. We're going to roll down to our low back and sacrum. So actually it would be our sit bones. We're not going to go all the way down to our back just yet. Sit bones, boat pose. So on those bones, kind of flat sacrum. Bring the arms out facing the ceiling, hands facing the sky to receive. Bent legs will hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, belly button to the spine, keep it lifted, you got it, last one. And exhale, bottoms of the feet come together. Sit nice and tall, grab a hold of the feet, send your knees towards the floor. Big breath in, exhale, forward fold. One more breath. And then come back up. We're going to try a more challenging version of that boat if you'd like. Or you can go back to a regular boat. Or if you'd like to try the challenging version, we're going to go down to our low backs. Now we go down to our low backs. Legs go straight, arms up over the head. Point the toes, engage the legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Whew, nice job. Sitting nice and tall. Kind of shake it out. All right, we're going to find a yogi squat. So coming into, it's called Malasana or yogi squat. Elbows press into the knees, open up the hips. And we're going to take this into an arm balance called firefly. So from here, we're bring our palms to the floor and we'll bring our hips kind of halfway up. Open up the legs. We're going to tuck our elbows in underneath our legs. Elbows in underneath. I'll turn to the side so you can see a little better. So bringing the elbows in underneath and then plant your palms down on the floor behind your foot. See? And now I can just sit right down on the backs of my arms. It's actually somewhat comfortable, kind of, sort of. You can heel toe your toes together to touch just for a little extra fun. Or if you want to try to lift a leg or both legs for firefly pose. Wherever you are, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that malasana or yogi squat. Whew. Let's try a turtle pose. So kind of the same thing. Tuck the elbows in underneath the legs. This time though, we're going to plant our hands on the outsides of our feet and then sit down. Okay, so we've got arm underneath the leg. Arms are kind of out straight from our body. And now maybe we try to straighten the legs. Turtle pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly make your way up. Bend the knees. Pull the arms out. Whew. Shake it out. All right, let's try a lotus lift or just a lotus. If you'd like to give it a whirl with me. Straight legs out in front. Let's pick up our right leg, bend the knee, bring the ankle into the hip crease of the left leg. Same for the left leg, bend the knee, bring the ankle into the hip crease area of the right leg. You can stay in your lotus, or maybe you press your palms into the floor, fingers wide on the mat, dig the fingertips in, lean forward slightly, press down, belly button to the spine, see if you can lift up at all, even if it's a millimeter for a millisecond. If you're up there, hold for 3, 2, and slowly release. Whew, nice job. Straighten your legs, shake it out. Whew, nice job. Straddle boat. Grab a hold of your big toes with your yogi peace fingers. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones. We're going to pick up our feet, hold them up. Bend the elbows, pulling the legs closer to your body. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bottoms of the feet to come to touch. Sitting nice and tall. Grab a hold of your feet. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. One more boat and we'll move down to our backs. Go ahead and grab a hold of the toes again. Similar to the straddle, we're going to do a pike. I'll turn to the side. So sitting on those sit bones, sitting nice and tall, straighten the legs, pull the legs towards your body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. So good, you guys. Come on down to your backs. We're going to take 2 wheel or bridge poses. Either one. So this is a bridge, pressing your triceps into the floor to lift the hips. So pressing the triceps and the feet into the floor to lift. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or, not or, we're going to do a second one. You can choose if you want to do bridge again or full wheel. So full wheel would be hands come down next to your ears, palms on the floor, palms and feet press into the floor as you lift up. Full wheel. Hold for 5, or your bridge. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release back to the floor. Bottoms of the feet wide on the mat. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And now our time has come. The best part of this practice, the Shavasana. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I'll get you started and then you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. Knees come to your chest, hug them in really, really tight. Pick up your head, neck, and shoulders. Great big breath in. Exhale, release everything down onto the floor. Let every single cell of your body be supported and resting on the earth. Let every single muscle relax, including your tongue. Let it fall from the roof of your mouth. Let your eyes sink heavy and deep into their sockets. And just rest.